sorry. I know there's a little bit of lag. I'm trying. I'm trying here. We can get this. I'm trying here. Let me exit out of this. I think I'm gonna have to open the Instagram video on my phone because it doesn't look nice, and apparently it sucks because I can't have the chat show up here. So we're just gonna hope and pray that this works. Oh, I ended it, damn it. Oopsies. We fixed that. Is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. That was weird. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to keep it like that and just end it. Do that. And hopefully I can see the chat. If not, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore you. But I just can't see the chat. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna do the new patch. I'm excited because this is the last patch before the end of the game, the end of this storyline, and then we're gonna move on into the new. So this is gonna segue into the new storyline, the new expansion, Endwalker. So that's why I'm excited to do this, play, and so that people can actually see a little bit. And maybe I can move the chat down a little. That chat over here. Sorry. I'm still new to the whole thing with I'm trying to stream on Instagram at the same time, so, you know. Okay, anyways, let's see, one of my clerks was just here with a message. The students of Walt Disney and request your presence at Charlene at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone they require. If you know pressing business, pray, make your way to Walt Disney and Annex at once. Oshika awaits your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashdaya the city. That's his sister right there, Ashdaya. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Future husband, I don't know if I'm following Instagram if I'm posting photos here. Well, thank you, Troy Takes Photos. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna try to link up the chat here, right here. I have my phone in here. I have see receiving advice. You can call me whatever. It don't matter to me. And I have a lot of people chit-chatting with me, but you never know. Okay, so now we're going back to Charlia, which is where I just was. So now we're doing mechanics, which is Cryo. Cryo is... I appreciate the lurk. Anyone who wants to lurk is fine. I do not mind it at all. And if people want to watch and not chat, I'm okay with that as well. It doesn't matter to me. I'm the same way. I would probably just sit there and not talk. Plus, it's hard to talk. I mean, it's hard to type things out. It's not hard to talk. A warm and hearty welcome to you. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Kryle and Graha. I like Graha. Graha's my bestie. Oh, Kryle has her. Kryle's getting a job change. I know that. I'm excited. Thank you for coming on short notice, and forgive us for sending you so soon after your trials in the void, saying nothing to your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't exactly the ones who require your presence, but Arafel. He stopped by recently and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. He was supposed to be away for a long expedition. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. And he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes first to meet. That's it, right here. Also, he mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studio, and I would look for him there. Yes. Future husband. I don't know if I'm future husband material, but whatever. I appreciate it. E2fo. Fast travel to the area. The studio. Cool. Cryo. And now then, where is Aaron going? I don't know. Where is he? Can you tell me? There's
Aaronville!
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Who? What?
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
Thank you, Mr. Early's Crane.
This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tulihuela.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Oh, she looks very good in this game. That is a female... A new
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, It will determine who next ascends the throne.
That's what we're going.
As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate.
Go into her world.
And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
That's exactly what we did. That was the whole point of Endwalker.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
So excited.
Now you know why. You'll come to Toral, yes?
We will.
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
How do you know that, Graha?
Tulihyolal is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met.
Oh, but we are agreed to go.
If you have
So
any
it's been
questions,
decided.
I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
And we are so going on this
No.
adventure.
This is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda.
So we lost that fight in the next.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
I mean, it does. I'm excited. You have my complete attention. This is strictly a rumor. The Golden City, I've heard about it before. Yeah, you have my complete attention.
We're going to get along, you and I.
We are.
Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Arendelle, come on.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I guess we're childhood friends. That's cool. You fixed.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready for it. Who's ready to go on this adventure tonight? So it's funny because one of the characters here, the cat with the red hair, Graha, right here, this person, he is voiced by Jonathan Bailey. So everyone knows Jonathan Bailey as the character from, what's it called? Fellow Time Travelers, I think it is. And all I kept thinking of is, no, he's Graha Tia. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Graha Tia is Jonathan Bailey. Jonathan Bailey is Graha. You can't, nothing's gonna change me. Nothing's gonna change my mind. The chance to see not only Tural, but the fabled Golden City besides, this is the stuff of great adventures. Yes, it is. which is not to say you should hastily accept the invitation. Lion, there's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. We're going on a hunt. I don't know what kind of hunt we're going on. Probably a bear hunt. I don't know. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for a hunt. However, when I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You went there not long ago and curled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to the recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It is believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. It's part of a hunt. Perhaps you might answer the petition? The isle isn't far, and we should also be helping those in need. Okay. That works for me. Just so you know, I told my school against some of the fearsome beasts and dogs. Oh, she's a warrior, okay. Whatever the creature is, I had better be able to put up a prompt fire or before we have a chance to be able to get. Is she gonna change your job now? She's a white mage right now, she's a healer. And before we can prove our sense of independent companion. My apologies, but unless these train go on ahead to the aisle, I will join you as soon as possible. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Kyle. The rest of you are ready. Let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, you should be some form of secure. I can just teleport there. I guess not. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the port. Really? This isn't a new dungeon, is it? Very confused. Got the ether font. Oh, okay. I know where we're going now. Sorry, I completely got confused. Oh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I'll stay as white mage. So we have to take a ship. Ugh, I barely set foot in dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for good cause. Come on, let's go. Upon boarding the ship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again for the most reason. Please note, if you have your battle associated with other quests or along from the game, your progress. Okay. So exciting. It usually means like it's gonna. There's a lot of things to finish up and see.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know.
It's okay. I understand what you mean.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep
They are
inland,
right.
however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
Cool. Who's that?
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in the city.
He was.
He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium. Your brother must be quite a scholar.
I'm surprised you don't know
But
him.
I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Charlian to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand
Oh.
that his identity might remain
That
secret.
makes sense.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Oh.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
And who is his brother?
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can
Who
imagine.
is he? Do we know him? Mikote?
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
I'm really curious to know who her brother is. Let your weapons do the talking.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Search for sign of your prey.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
Oh, I have the pint too.
So ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Really well struck. I am doing all the damage here. Can I kill him? Wait, come back! Okay, good, I can't kill him.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Being attacked by things.
Yeah, taste my axe.
Like you said, chase my ass.
These animals are usually so docile.
Basically, there's no choice. Kill them all. Kill them all. Are you alright? Why, thank you. Yes, I am. Well, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are the adventure who received our star. Yes, we did do that. Was at our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I was suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. One style animals grow extremely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you give me a moment, I can finish checking our equipment. Okay.
You really are famous.
Save the world.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Graha is like my biggest fan. I love him. I love Graha.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. You're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skills here to us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we would be most grateful if you would share it with us. I don't know what I'm looking for.
I'll handle this. Hold still.
Good job.
Is that all?
Nope, I see that's gonna probably come to life.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
No. You find ravaged remains torn to shreds by sharp talons.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before.
Okay.
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Where am I going? What am I looking for? Oh, okay. You find feathers are scattered around. There's signs of fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Roasted, please.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
Oh, I see it. Animal leavings. This is just a nice way of saying shit. Avoiding stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely to still be close.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
The animals are more definitely.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
Friday.
Who knows? But if they're spoiling for a fight, then hey, got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Okay, let's go. Well, you take the lead, Aaron. Let's do it. I got from here. I know. It's a beautiful place. I'm in awe too. Oh.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
I think that's our
Ah! What is that
I
thing?
think that's our prey right there.
What is that thing? What is that thing?
Giant colibri. Oh, damn, it's huge.
It speaks?
Where's it going? I guess I know where we're going.
It's heading towards the falls.
Thank
I'll
you.
stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Let's do it. Come on, Graha, let's go take care of it.
Come, Waklamat.
Right.
Go kick some bird ass. Where's Cryo? I thought she was gonna join us.
just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Sure.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
Exactly.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Okay, do it. Okay, Grahan, Woof Lama, are you ready? Let's do it. Take after me.
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh.
Probably.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you.
I think he put his eye out on Woof Lama's
Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
blurry, that's
Look out!
Oh no!
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Big.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Oh, that's not good.
I've got you.
Thank you.
That was too close.
That was interesting. What that did it do?
Steady now.
Oh no! Bring that back, yeah. That's
Spread out, everyone!
fine. Yes, sir. Oh,
Who paid for that?
that's not good. Let me save you guys. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Wait, why are you going on that side? Dude, I've been trying to be the giant colibri. Yeah, I'm trying. Thank you. Like, that's not what I was doing. I don't like this.
That was hardly a tickle.
Come on, guys. Pick up the pace a little bit.
Try this. Nothing to it. We have you
Yes.
now, you loud
That
mouth
was
bastard!
good.
Throw everything you have at it.
Sir, Raha, sir. I was hoping for a little bit of a challenge, though. I was hoping.
And I had barely limbered up.
Oh, she was scared. He caught that.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
It's because I'm amazing. Oh.
What a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
I like that when we're just staring at the bird.
Dirty tricks! Dirty tricks!
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me!
Oh, yeah! Job changing into the new job. That's exciting.
Have at you!
I'm so excited to have her as my partner, as a character we can use, a trust. She's gonna have a much bigger role in the next
Cryle!
I'm so excited. I love Cryle.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She's the new Pictomancer job. I'm so excited. Not that we're getting a new job, but just the fact that
She
gonna
arrived
be a
as I
little
was
bit
seeing
more
the
active.
researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
I
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
did she create this job?
And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
Pictomancer.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Rome is from Final Fantasy VI, and her job was Pictomancer.
As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
She means me.
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
It's true. What is her reasoning behind it?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives.
You remember that?
The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Guluja.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
One of the things I guess we're going to be doing.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
And who did?
Given how culturally diverse Toliholal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali.
Durali.
And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
And who wrote the letter?
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
You should have led with that.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli
I
Yolal.
wonder if her grandfather's still alive.
I can't help but be curious
He was
as to what
supposed to have died
exactly
in
he
a
was doing there.
Event, I think.
In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
It's okay, Grandma. You don't have to if you don't want to. I have snacks for you. I brought the snacks for you. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. This just leaves a matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there's really only one place we can last stand. We can make Dicon. I think we're supposed to fight a primal in this patch too, at least I thought that's what it was, but I could be mistaken. face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you? Actually, we have some meat to get you, Dickon. Leave it to me. Just the recipe. It's a new dish recently learned from sailors. And for you, but it's on the house. Have as much as you like. You hear? Is anyone else gonna join us?
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
It actually looks delicious.
I'd heard that Charleyan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
It does look really good.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
I can't do spicy food, unfortunately. Oh. Yep, that's me when it comes to spicy things.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice. So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charleyan.
So that's what happened. Wasn't that? I think that was the quest that we had to do.
It's nothing I can't handle.
It's okay, girl. I know your feeling on that. I know I can't do spicy things. Spicy is just not.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
Because she's royalty.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Sure. Sure.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
I don't know. Is he from Tyrol?
You and everyone else.
Oh, okay.
I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
He is from Tyrol.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace.
Lucky.
But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy.
It's not going to be me. I know
Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
that. Is it her? She can't rule?
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war.
That's going to be a big plot point.
I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons, but this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
That's a good question, is it?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it.
Okay.
The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies.
I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense.
That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
Have you not heard of my exploits around the world?
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
I don't have a choice in the matter.
You don't need to decide right this moment,
Okay, give me about 6 months to decide.
but I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Take all the meat you want, honey. Whether Wolf-Lamat has the making of ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she keeps the cares of her nation. That right there makes her a good ruler. Whether you choose a helper, though, is for you and you'll decide. Think on it well. Now that it's past time I reported our mission success in the guild shop, blah, blah, blah. Do I have any of this food? No. The coming dawn, Raha is mulling over what learned in Wolf-Lamat and her plan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wolf-Lamat's situations. So we've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Doral? Numenon is bound to have more information on the continent. Certainly want to. Just a lot of very listenable which make me feel sleepy. Which one do I want to choose? Just a lot of very that makes me sleepy. Yeah, we're talking about mysterious lands and unknown wonders here. I'm confident we'll find reports so thrilling as to drive any thoughts of dabbing from your mind. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. Raha, do you not understand? It's my bedtime. Raha, it is my bedtime. I should be going to bed soon. And here I am. On an adventure. Coming Dawn. The new adventure is called Dawn Trail, so that's why it's called it. This is the Coming Dawn. Blue covered book, okay. The origin of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Wallaki, a tribe of the distant continent of Doral. The tribe holds nature in the highest and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection within. They have learned to harness the power of the lively around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds, and is named for the cerulean deposit that was at the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Wallaki's art and make the animal's powers my own. As known, name exists for it in the common tongue. I took liberty of making it blue magic. The reason I chose this color as as you will have doubtless claimed, is for the seat to be consulted to the Wallaki. I think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom the noble magic is born. Okay, so Blue Mage comes from Doral, which is, I guess, cool to know. This is the Eorzine cuisine history. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzine without speaking of the land from which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Doral, ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto, these crops and more that frequently grace Eorzine dining tables, trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Laminsan sailor named Ketinra successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. He spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with the permission of Rome. He would return to Doral several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and gathered myriad fruit vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa. The most notable of these was the Popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all foreigners, produce farmers, only bounty expedition to Doral, many tantalizing recipes such as the beef-filled burrito, and cricket legends such as that cold series. Okay. There's 2 more books to read. Faded Toad. The flora and fauna of Doral, every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Doral is no exception. Yet while some of her creatures have become familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen on the side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. The alpaca, accustomed to Doral's craggy mountain ranges, this 4-legged beastskin, has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable of beast of prey. The wyver, this ferocious scale kin, is native to the dense jungles of Doral. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the wyver is also employed as a siege beast, enemy more patience cannot long withstand as foreign birds rampage. Valley Garmanda, Dorali folklore warns that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts in the very embodiment of nature. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. It exists. We're gonna fight it. That's one of the beasts, one of the trials. Lines in the sand, the geopolitics of Heidelin. Heidelin is the name of the planet Nemrod. Supposed to. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characters of the 3 great continents of Doral. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the later extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents up in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east to west, but harsher when moving north to south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by man, animals, plants. Case in point is the Alligans, who rose to power in Aldenard before advancing east to Ilzapard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Meanwhile, although the desperate tribes of Doral waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climates, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands, whether beneath the desert sun, while those that strive in open plains, could not pierce dense jungle. Such is the way of it, until the leader of the Mamulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner, given the landstep it, divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly it is a testament of having perused the wide selection of books related to Doral. Someone should go and talk to him about your books. He read 1 book, I read 4 books. Who's the speed reader now? Scour the library to your satisfaction. Excellent. enlightenment. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Thrall, I dare say you found tidbits of useful scattered here and there. And what did you? Let's continue this outside. The mimics do not lead to chatter. The mimics! The automatations. The automatons. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references at all with it. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? I was thinking about the tale of... Yeah, I guess we could talk about the Keaton Ram. Yes, the renowned Lamington explorer traversed the Indigo Deep and discovered the unknown West, and his accomplishments didn't even end there. He traveled at all, successfully, and even forced a friendship with the Dawn Servant. If we were able to meet Ram, things we could learn. Alas, all of this happened 4 score years ago. He may no longer be alive to tell us. Yep, that's true. He's dead. He's dead. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Thrall? Given your adventure background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about Valley Garmanda. The fabled beast, the mythical beast. Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining pitting your skills against the fell beast? That's because we will. Unfortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales, hard as steel, that rules the sky. I should like to see with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. It does. Thought I heard familiar. Oh, Alize! Oh, my best siblings. They're my siblings. Fancy running into the two of you here. Is it Alize? Well, have some research of your own to do. Well, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razat Ham, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here to this day? Well, I guess we should let them in on what's happening. They haven't been around in a while. The nation was a bit despair people of Thrall. Yeah. I dare say this is the person kind of example we see. We can well read about Tuliola versus Martina killing me. I'm so sorry. The contest is the only one allowed to help. The contest. There's no mention of such restrictions. On the contrary, Pokemon gave us the impression that she could become several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me out, we have fighting to do. Alize, wait. To a team, our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me. Hey, bye. We never could rest on the walls. Come, let us return to the Annex. Be able to fight Asura. Penny, for your thoughts?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
That's a good question. Do I have a choice in the matter? I'd rather not get involved in politics. I'm still undecided, to be honest. I think that's a safe bet.
I don't blame you. No matter the assurances, it's no simple thing to wade into the midst of a political struggle, and in a foreign land at that.
It's true.
How about this then? Instead of deciding here, go there first and then decide.
It's actually sound
In the
advice.
course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
You are so right, Graha.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Okay. That's what Heidelin
It's enough
said.
to stir me to the core.
Think that Heidelin's famous words. And he said it exactly like she does throughout the story.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Okay, you say so. What are you planning, Graha? What's gonna happen? Oh, thank you. Snooping, sir. Are they all gonna be like, we're going with you to Tyrol? We're all going on an adventure. It's a family adventure. Have Oshika fetch everyone, sure. Please await in the main hall. Right here, okay. Let's see. How is everyone gonna decide to come? We know Kryle's gonna go. We know the twins are gonna go. Braha's gonna go. But what's gonna make Thancred, Uriache, Estinian?
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I've never been one to turn down an adventure. I'll do it. I don't want to do it.
Excellent. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. But I dare say your time in Turav be its own reward.
Do I want to? I don't have a choice.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
No, of course not. I would never dream of it.
Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
They live here.
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wooklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
They do.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that!
Alize with the dirty
First
look.
impressions last.
She really gives them a dirty look. Her looks.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbours. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honour, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Yeah, armrest is broken.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
We're missing Ishtola. We're missing 4.
Nonsense!
Right now.
Like I told you before, you're indispensable.
Ishtola.
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
He really questioned his life. What's wrong, Cryo?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
Wait, he's not coming along?
But, Raha,
He's like, uh-oh.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
thank you, Raha. Thank you.
I guess he's not coming along with us. He's gonna be the side that gets left behind now.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Oh, more map. The map.
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Charlian, for there it lies.
Ta-da.
The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
I know, this map is getting huge. Now we have to wait until the summer. That's when the new expansion's coming out. Where's the other side? I'm so sad that Endwalker's done. But I'm also very happy that it's over. Because the story ended on a great note. Endwalker had a great storyline. So I am super excited for the next one. The next expansion, Dawn Trail, comes out in I wonder why they didn't show like Dankred or Oriente or Ishtola or Athenian. Where are they? Are they do they not want to come? Braha, Jonathan Bailey. There he is, right there. Jonathan Bailey. Zatara. Raya. Zero was it. Surprise. Oh, I guess their storyline's done too. I guess Aaronville's gonna have a storyline too. Madonna. I like her. That's his show on. Very good. Living Ray. Acting Way. I hope we get to see more Ryan and Gaia. That's what I'm excited for. There's Gaia. Elizabeth. Athena. That's a great battle. I forgot. Wait until the song to end and then we'll skip the cut to the rest of the credits. Oh, and hello. Hello there. Oh yeah. The 12, the gods of the realm. The lane. So shy. So much. Her story's done. Mana did so much for us. I'm sad that her story ended, but it needed to end. Hello, signing off. Okay, we're gonna skip this. Oh, wait. I can do this. We're gonna skip it. As much as I would love to, the freaking credits can take 20 minutes. Unless you wonder about your passage to draw and build a range of ships. Speaking of which, please take this with you. Ready knapsack, made sir. Meanwhile, in Limsa Laminza, what's happening here? Stinian?
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
Stinian just finds himself in weird predicaments.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
Oh, I knew they were going to be contending with us.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Oh, they're petitioned as well?
Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
So, I guess Thancred and Urianger are going to be...
Aye. This will be a mission to remember.
And that... God, are they holding hands?
Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
I have a feeling they're lovers. Secret lovers. What about Ishtola? What is her deal?
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Yes, we have.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
Not yet.
The fabled golden cities of the New World?
That's where we're going. Where's Estola? So we're losing Braha, apparently. We anchor now. The tide is high, and dawn of the new adventure nigh. Go forth to break horizons bond, and I didn't see. Read what it said. Tomorrow's unknown. What's this backpack thing? But I'm going on an adventure now. Now my question is, where is this? I thought we can fight Asura. I saw that. I want to fight Asura. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just missing something. Yeah, I messed up. Maybe that was only a... what's it called? Look, Lamont is here. That may have been only a thing you can do at the band festival. I'd be upset that we can't fight Asura. It would be cool to fight Asura. Of duplicity and duplication. Let's start this. Oh, I don't want to do that one. Anyways, I guess that'll be it. I guess you don't get to fight. That's it now. Anyways, that'll be it. It's almost my bedtime. We finished up the storyline. The storyline is done. Just some side quests that need to be done, but I don't feel like doing those right now. Anyways, have a good night, everyone.